Do not let your January completely erase everything you just accomplished in December. I challenged us all to set a spending limit and to do cash only and no credit cards. Many of us did exactly that. Kudos to us. Others went and did a little bit of a hybrid. We can do better. You will learn throughout the next few weeks and into this next year how credit cards and paying off interest-bearing consumer debt is the biggest treadmill that we get on, and it completely erodes and prevents us from financial security and being able to reach our goals, which may or may not include retirement and or retiring early. So moving into the new year, and I've mentioned in other videos, this does not have to be a January 1st only approach. This can be done anytime throughout the year. You just simply have to make a decision. This is where I get off the crazy train and I begin to do things intentionally to allow myself to succeed and reach the goals that I need to reach. But we just so happen to be turning the page, and not only on a month, but a year. So we're going to start talking about what we're going to do now to set us up for the next 52 weeks of success. By the time we get to next Christmas, not only are you going to have pre-funded your entire spending amount, you'll be surprised at how much you've been able to do with the money that you make. The very first thing you need to do is review what you did right and what you could have done better with over Christmas. I am certain that there are a few things that even I could have been a little bit better about attending to. Did you stick within your budget? Did you stick to your promise to yourself of cash only? If not, why? What came up to make you break ranks with yourself? Okay, remember, the only person that we have to answer to is ourselves. So was it peer pressure with the family? Was it something that happened at work? Was there a bona fide emergency? Those happen, and they're not just necessarily happening at Christmas time. Whenever they happen, we need to be whenever an emergency happens, we are going to set ourselves up to be in a position to act and not react. We will make smart decisions because we've already prepared for the rainy day that's ahead. The second thing I want you to look at, what habits and intentions did you employ through our Christmas challenge that you can keep doing forever and ever because they worked? Was it the intention of setting a dollar amount and putting a little bit away each paycheck in order to meet the goal? It doesn't just work for Christmas budgets. That works for property taxes, income taxes, HOA fees, paying off debt more quickly and with intention. Everything that's got a total amount can be divided by your total number of paychecks within a calendar year and put aside that little bit of money each paycheck. You barely feel it, and by the time you get to that bill, poof, almost like New Year's magic, it's there. You have prepaid for something. You might set yourself up on paying for your homeowner's insurance 100% in advance. You actually get discounts for that. See, another savings that can go into retirement. And the third thing, you are going to set up your 3-month plan. Every year is got 4 3-month sections. These are also known as quarters. So let us set up your first 3 months plan. So if you're starting this at the end of December, go ahead and look at what bills are coming up in January, February, and March. The very first thing you need to do, though, is figure out your foundational amount that you need to have every month. And this is going to cover where you live, your power, your cell phone, your basic clothing allowance, food. You got to have food. There's foundational things that you have to have money for every month. Then we begin addressing our existing debt. Then we move toward those long-term goals. Baked into this entire pie of money that we make and we pay out are going to be those regularly occurring expenses, whether they come in January or they come in June, etc. We're going to get in front of those now so that when they get here, it's not you're having to scramble to get the full amount. Well, you've already, if it's a June expense, you've already saved half of it. Or maybe you've preemptively saved the entire amount. We can do that as well. But we need to put on paper each 3 months and what money you're going to need, not just for your foundational monthlies, but then the reoccurring expenses that come. This will also give us the opportunity to find out exactly where we're bleeding money that you may not even be aware of anymore. Do you still have an Instacart delivery from the pandemic? Do you have tons of streaming services that you never even get a chance to watch anymore? Let's go ahead and kill those, because each $20, $30, $40, $100 increment adds back into the budget so you can propel yourself forward and be more of a success. If this information has caught your attention, are you ready to take control, be the master of your personal money plan? If so, keep coming back. I post on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Sometimes I've got some hot topics I wanted to bring to you in between. I got a little to say about a lot of stuff. I am Jenny. I'm going to tell it to you like it is, because life is too short to lollygag anymore. Get serious. You are ready to retire, or you're wanting to retire sooner than later. That may be a hybrid retirement, but the first step you need to do is figure out what your money situation looks like on a day-to-day, and then we'll start moving into how you can better set yourself up for the retirement that you envision, or if it's time to adjust what that vision is because of the reality of where we are with our retirement savings. I am not a financial counselor. I am just simply Jenny with a strong cup of coffee, a heart of gold, and I'm gonna tell you like it is. Share this video with people in your lives that need to hear this information. Y'all come back. In the description, I have your Master Your Money Plan workbook. That's free. I have some courses coming out to help you walk through what you need to do to get your budgeting set up and going. I am also publishing some journals to help us along that mindset road of not only getting ready for retirement and what that means to each of us, because it's not just about the numbers, but it's also things that I've had to work through in my life that I bet you've got 1 or 2 things out there too that you could probably use a good friend to help walk you through. All right, I will see y'all again soon. Stop recording.